A sea witch is acting more like a paranormal piranha. It's a sea demon. This witch is a fish out of water. She tried to send you into the abyss to take your beauty. Somebody may have done some type of jar spell, mirror magic, something with a dark marine demonic force. This was to gain fortune. This was to gain insight into your wheel of fortune so that somebody could take something that belonged to you. This is a destiny swap. Listen, certain destinies cannot be stolen. Certain destinies are not supposed to experience premature death. Some destinies are destinies that have spent the block and they're divinely protected. So, listen, welcome to Spiritual Core TV. Let's dive into this energy. Show me the sea witch, okay? Let's see what's going on with the sea witch. Yeah, this person's a liar. Yes, no, maybe so. Pinocchio. I'm telling you, this person wanted your fortune. They wanted your good luck. They wanted your blessings. Certain destinies, y'all, were reincarnated, or souls were reincarnated for specific reasons and purposes, which means that the same old tricks that somebody may have pulled in a previous life, because this sounds like an ancient battle, somebody that you've been just whooping on their ass for centuries and lifetimes in the spirit, right? Some destinies are on their final destiny. Some of these people have ascended because they wanted to, not because they had to. And when I mean ascended, I mean by way of reincarnation. I should have said that correctly, but ascended, yeah, you've ascended to the highest of heavens. You've returned back to source. And so you made a conscious decision to grace this earth with your presence in order to bring something very valuable. Your destiny is too divinely protected, and premature death can never be a part of your fortune. Well, somebody didn't know that. The thing about demonic forces and the thing about people with demonic contracts, they don't know what God has for you. They only know what they hear you talk about, and they try to intuitively mirror your light in order to get what it is that you have. Show me the sea witch. They're a liar. Clarify the sea witch. Sea witch. What you got going on, sea witch? Something about drugs, addictions. Okay. Clarify the sea witch to gain your fortune. Ooh, yeah, it's over. This person is being exposed for being fake and phony, a liar, a fake friend, or somebody presenting themselves as a false illusion of light. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to blend in with the collective. This is a fake ass person, collective in the reverse. Yeah, I just heard when the universe went to check this person's crown, it was nowhere to be found. They were nowhere to be found, like a fish out of water, because they were too busy eyeballing your fortune. Somebody was vacant, somebody was getting out of Dodge, somebody was MIA, missing in action, because they're eyeballing this fortune. So they went and made some type of deal. I just heard demonic ass sea urchin. Oh no, that's crazy. Something about your destiny being too guarded. Listen, again, ascended masters, you've ascended to source. You descended back to this earth. You came down from the constellations because there's something very urgent going on with an uprooting of spiritual law and correction of spiritual law on this planet. So your destiny is not like everybody's destiny. They can't just run up and just make deals with the devil and this and the other. Listen, that means that your soul has attained a certain level of knowledge and you know why you came back. You don't believe you came back to do something or make a change. You know why you came back. You're here on purpose. You didn't have to come back. That's what I just heard. Oh, wow. That was your final lifetime. That's what they thought. Somebody's been a scholar, a teacher, a thespian, something about theatrics, something about music, something about art. I just heard Mozart. Your soul is like a motion picture. Okay. I just heard art in action. Come through, Holy Spirit. Listen, I can't make this up. I just heard anybody trying to steal from you is only going to set themselves up. Okay. You got earth angel energy. You got light team, spirit team. You're somebody that defies the laws of gravity, but you came back to make things right. You came back as a actual spirit guide in the earth. Yes, there are real spirit guides in the earth, okay? Spirits that came back just to guide you back to source. Hey, remember source? Don't forget. Have a good time while you're on this planet, but don't forget your goal is to return back to source. Yeah, I can't make this up. That sea witch is somewhere looking abandoned and rejected because they didn't know that you are a supernatural healer. You're somebody that ascended. You didn't have to come back. That's what's so beautiful. You came back as an offering to humanity. You came back to share your gift. You came back to show people the way. You figured a way out of the loop. You came back because you wanted to. You mastered the thought process. That's what I just heard. This sea witch is somewhere looking crazy. Yeah, look, this is what they look like. I'm telling you, it's like a sea demon, sea urchin, something about the abyss. This is what's going on with all the flooding, the raining, the hurricanes, because you got to remember when you upset the waters, when you defile the waters and the waters want to be purified, anything that is on the bottom of the seabed is going to come to the surface. Yeah, I just heard we at sea level. People need to pay close attention or maybe not, just let it all play out, right? Got a lot of people going with the flow, but they don't have a plan. You can go with the flow with the plan too. Listen, I just heard the wealth of the wicked. The wealth that the wicked stole is being transferred to its rightful owners. You came back to receive the inheritance and to also collect for those lineages that were robbed, stolen from, unalived in previous lifetimes. You came back. Somebody is an ascended master, spiritual bill collector. You came to collect. I just heard they can't pay us in bones and dust. Oh my goodness. So that means that everybody in this high vibrational energy will get to live their life out to its fullest capacity. You're going to live a long life, live strong, because the Most High God likes the fact that we are here showing reverence to the Creator. Yeah, how can we show reverence if we're in the grave, right? Some of you reincarnated after 500 years, okay? Some of you came back as lovers. Some of you ascended as ascended masters and your lover did not, and you came back to find your soulmate twin flame. Oh, this witch knew this. She knew it. She's been able to pull the wool over you and your lover's eyes for lifetimes, not this time. Ooh wee. You nasty little piranha face. Somebody's a piranha face. Yeah, I just heard I'm melting. Oh God. Why am I getting that image from from the Wizard of Oz when the witch dies and all the everybody in Munchkin Land, they're happy. Ding dong, the witch is dead. And she's like, I'm melting. Clarify this nasty ass, dirty ass sea witch is melting. You nasty bum ass sea witch acting more like a piranha. Yeah, she's melting. Because whoever you are, she wanted your star. She wanted your crown. Okay. This is somebody that came in as a friend. She's very ballsy, very bold energy. Okay. She says, oh, this will be easy. Very confident. Okay. She shapeshifts between a man and a woman. She comes in as the cool lady, the cool guy. Okay. Because she knows that's what you are. You're authentic in this cool energy. You are the main character. You're somebody that's fearless. She was simply copying your mannerisms in order to get close to you.